Freedom Park Secondary will be in the spotlight on Monday. The Gauteng Education MEC has threatened to close the Eldorado Park school in the south of Johannesburg if there's no schooling tomorrow. Last week, classes were disrupted when learners resisted a search and seizure raid for drugs and harmful objects. Gauteng MEC for Education Panyaza Lesufi joins me now. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. So what was the most important thing that emerged from a consultation you had with learners over the weekend around issues like violence at schools and drugs and so on?
I think it's for them to behave and conduct themselves in a proper manner, but also to follow their academic studies. They are there to pass or they are there to follow the academic program. Any other thing, they must not waste too much time on that. But also to prepare them to be part of the governing bodies in our schools, because they are a key component within the governing body. So if they are not prepared, well-trained and armed with information, they might only be there to attend meetings and not participate, and that will be a waste of an opportunity. So we've put them there and we felt that let's empower them. And the session yesterday empowered them with the relevant information, the laws and regulations that they need to follow. But it was also for us to get feedback from them. I mean, they didn't spare us, you know, they threw everything at us as well to say these are the things that they want. They want us to deal with the issue of drugs, they want teacher conduct, they also want us to ensure that they've got textbooks, proper toilets, and all other relevant things. So it was a very, very brilliant session. Yeah.
You can't really fix a lot of the challenges that learners have in a school environment only, because the home environment comes in, the environment surrounding the school comes in. So then how, as the education department, do you deal with that? Well,
I call it a triangle. It's a school community, and then you have the community outside, but you also have government. So the three must link and work together. If you check Freedom Park, reality is there is an increase of gangsterism around there. So if the school is there, we're not going to be immune. We're going to be affected by the situation that is outside the school premises. But there must be no school that is a no-go area for law enforcement agencies. You allow that, to set the wrong precedent. And that is why we have sent a stern warning to them. Allow teaching to take place. Let those teachers that went left the school because they were scared, let they come back. And if any learner does not want to be searched by police, or any learner that believes that they don't need police in our premises, then they must remain at home because we have to protect them and also protect other learners. So we're giving them this last opportunity to go back to school tomorrow. If you don't want to go back to school, because they've already closed the school, we'll officialize it and close it formally until you are ready to come back to school. Then we'll open the school. So we remain hopeful that learners will go back to school tomorrow. And we'll follow that situation or monitor that situation as closely as possible.
Why would you then punish the learners who do want to go to school and who do want to learn, because of the conduct of learners who obviously will say, go ahead and close the school because they don't want to go to school?
Because there's no one at school. If they want to go to school, they must come back to school tomorrow. We are only closing it on the basis that there's no one at school, so we're officializing it. But if they come, then we'll protect them and allow teaching to take place. But if they, who claim they want education, if they themselves are not there, what will be the use of keeping an empty school going, and we have to pay teachers, we have to pay security guards, we have to pay hotel lights and all, but there's no one there. It will be a waste of resources. But we are urging them, we're giving them this last opportunity. The concerns that learners have against police, I've already spoken to the police. The police are investigating those concerns, and the concerns that the teachers have against learners, we've already spoken to our security arrangements to come and protect them. So no one's concern is left unattended. The only thing we want to see is to see education going on, because that is an education institution. Any other thing will deal with them at a later stage.
Panyaza Lesufi, MEC for Education in Gauteng, joining me in studio there.